Hello, my name is Eduardo Miron. For today's news presentation, I'll be talking about an article that I read on ABC News. It was titled Black Delivery Driver Says Two White Men Chased and Shot at Him in Mississippi. This article is about a 24-year-old FedEx driver named D. Monterio Gibson. He was just making deliveries in a normal day for him, making deliveries in the neighborhood, when all of a sudden he was followed by a white pickup truck. And then he says this truck kept following him around the neighborhood, and then that one individual went in front of the road, pointing a gun at him, saying, "Oh, like he heard like read his lips saying like stop," and or he was like pointing a gun at him, and he said he swerved around him, and then as he swerved and got away, the individual shot at him, and bullets hit the vehicle. Pretty crazy, yeah. And well, the reaction when I read this was I was like, damn, like. I was like, why would he even do that? And he said, the Ontario states that the reason why this would have happened was because he's an African American gentleman, and the two people that shot at him were white individuals. And he says maybe they thought he was like suspicious in the neighborhood, maybe even though he's doing his job. He's it's a delivery driver. Like, what would he do? He's just doing his job. Sorry, and that he just stated like, oh, like this is like weird, like why would they even do such a thing? He's doing his job. Why would they assume that? And the other thing is, the article states that when he called the authorities to make a claim that this just happened, the lady on the phone said, or like, oh, like were you just in this? I guess what was the? Oh, and he was pretty much like, were you just in this area recently? He said yes. And he's like, oh, yeah, they got a call about someone saying that there was a suspicious person in that neighborhood, and people put two and two together. That's what it was. There was a call about him, and what just happened. So this is related to my class because one, it's what African American and how what event just really happened to him, and we also talk about in class like what really happens in African American perspective, how things go down for them, and like what's what I think. And the other thing is, in the article states that these two individuals were later caught, like a week later, and put on bail. When in reality, in my opinion, I feel like they should have been charged for attempted murder because it was with a weapon, and it did hit packages that were near where the driver's window was. So it would have been worse. Well, it would have been really worse. If somebody they really did shoot the driver, then I would have been like, oh, what would have happened? But that's my take on my article. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.